And I'm left wondering if there is indeed, like, a combined requirement system where we need more than one element, because we've hit Water 8, and all that gave us is more Water Pillar.
Okay, interesting. There might be a combined... Okay, I'm gonna open up that spell list again. Because it's the same spell list as Quest 64. It's just... the way they list things is a little odd in the FAQ. Because it lists them as...
Well, for now, Water Pillar can carry us through anything, especially now that we have move speed at all.
Huh. Apparently Heal 1 is Water Earth.
Earth it is.
And Healing 2 is Water Earth Earth, I think. I'm gonna open the spell list in a separate tab. It's the same spell list, so as before, the only element with an ultimate attack spell is Wind, even though Ultimate Wind is apparently...
Look at 8-bit Frog Knight.
Wind, Water, Fire is what...
Stop everything and look at 8-bit Frog Knight.
Oh my.
Not sure if that brick next to him is supposed to be a sword or like a sash that he's flailing around.
I don't know. I think it's a sword, otherwise it
what
wouldn't
matters is he's amazing.
Overrun his mouth like that.
Would not put it past this art style. This forest is probably more of a maze, but in a way that's manageable because fixed camera. There. Now you are in position to be destroyed! We have several bread, so... Giant shoes. Yeah, the item drop rates have immediately felt better than they were previously. Hey, look who it is.
Oh, it's Shannon. Hi, Shannon. Okay, there is a combined level requirement system. I, however, am not at all sure what anything is, because this guide just lists the combined levels of the elements involved in a spell that you need. So, I see here, like, for one spell, Fire, Wind, Water, 15. I don't know which has to be what.
Healing attained! Holy shit! Healing attained!
Whoa!
Unlimited power!
Can you... I guess you can't hit Earth.
Call down Divine Wrath to heal our wounds.
Okay.
It's Shannon, suggesting that there may even be more plot going on with characters. LeVar was allegedly here doing science. Yeah, we have a reason to level more than one element. Synergy!
Yeah, Water, Earth is healing level 2. Combined level is 13, so I don't know what that means, though.
Might even mean that you just need, like, any combination of levels that adds up to that of the appropriate ones unlocks the sequence?
Maybe. The highest number I'm seeing here is 20 for Rolling Rock 2, Earth, Fire, Fire. I don't know. Ultimate Wind is 16.
Also,
Wind,
if the
Water,
largest
Fire?
spells are 20 total levels, then
yeah.
Then yeah, that means it's a much more lenient leveling curve as well. Alright, let's even ourselves out and unlock more, since maybe they fix that problem of you better over-specialize or you're doomed. You no longer have to pick two elements, you can just have variety.
Now I'm not sure if it's combined or have all of the elements at this level, but that wouldn't fit for how we learn Heal, though, because this FAQ is not very good, is what I'm saying.
Perfect quest tier.
Okay,
the instructions must be at least as confusing as the content.
Water, okay, healing has 4 in the parenthesis. And you got it when you put Earth up to what, level 2?
Yes.
And water at level 8, so...
They too know how to heal.
I don't even know anymore. There are 2 FAQs, and neither of them is good at explaining the spell requirement system.
We reverse engineer everything right here on the floor. Destroy all flowers. And fire 3. What do you got? Alright, so this cave feels very much like the way forward. Scour the rest of this place first. Now that we have heal, and it's quite potent, that's another improvement. The heal is huge. You're not getting 4 health a pop.
Yeah, the 4 is all your spells are at level 4, but we didn't get it at Earth 4. We got it at Water 8, Earth 2. So...
3,
it's...
or 3.
So it's confusing.
Anything goes. Quest GBC. Off this spirit. Put this in our wind gland.
Water 4, Earth 2 sounds right, yeah. Okay, so the level is the thing you need the highest to unlock it. And that is indeed 20, is what the biggest number in this FAQ is, so...
So either they
wait,
stopped
22.
before attaining any of the larger spells, or gentler leveling curve.
Well, let's see. I mean, Ultimate Wind was the only ultimate attack spell in the first one, and it's 16, Wind, Water, Fire. But there are things that are more than that for some reason, so maybe it's not as good as it used to be. Rolling Rock is 20, Hot Steam is 22 for some reason. Not sure why that... Oh, Hot Steam.
What's 2D hot steam gonna be? This fight also flows much faster in 2D. Once you're acquainted with the controls, it has a decent pace to it. Everything just kind of goes. So far, leveling has been quite swift. This game is improved. Fireball level 2. Power Staff we have now as well. Let's see.
Oh, Power Staff. That's, I think
Water
it's the...
Fire combo. Wonder how long the buff lasts. And we have Restriction, Wind plus Fire. Did they make buffs and debuffs last long enough to matter?
Well, I don't know. The strength buff in Quest 64, the N64 one, was actually quite good. I got use out of that. It was pretty much all the use I got out of Fire in Quest 64. Going Fire Wind was a terrible idea. There's no indication that you are buffed, other than that you do.
Nothing persistent. It seems like it's maybe worn off by now, but I did waste a couple of turns. Either that or it, like, gradually went back down to normal.
Yeah,
level?
gradually goes down. I don't even...
Heal Beam. Health at once. I think we've circled the whole place now. Okay, the entire height of the water spout is hitbox. That's amazing.
Holy shit! Water Pillar got great suddenly.
Water Pillar got swole. Water Pillar lifts. We found all the problems with Quest 64, the Z-axis. Everything would be fine if it were just 2 dimensions. We confirmed this suspicion by just going way the hell down here, and yes! Water pillar! Rock 2. Spirit armor.
Now I'm curious about Avalanche.
And what's Avalanche gonna look like?
Avalanche is Earth, Earth, Fire. 12.
The size of the rock!
Oh my!
And that's only rock 2! Alright, so we're back to this first screen of the forest. Check the north path out. Yeah, giant shoes are a consumable item. I believe they're a move speed boost.
Yeah, they give you more movement speed, or at least that's what they did in
fight.
64.
That's what they did in the original. And so far, the trend has been that everything does what it did before, but better?
Except dodging. Dodging seems to be a little harder.
Dodging is much tighter, but then again, it took a while before you got enough agility to have a decent dodge window. Item drop rates are amazing. Box. Treasure. Yes, crush all.
Eee.
Yeah, Rock 2 is bigger and gets thrown farther. Just, it has the same size blind spot and a huger damage area.
I wonder if Fireball's any good.
Let's find out. Multi-ball, and it auto-targets reliably. Oh, we're out of mana. Time to pummel things. Also, it's not swinging that recharges your mana, it's any turn where you idle, you regain 1 mana. That is very good for the curve.
Well, actually,
Let's not die!
You get mana from swinging, but you also get it from just... Yeah, doing nothing regenerates mana, but swinging doesn't stop you from regenerating.
Yes. Any non-spell casting turn recovers mana.
Maybe you should eat one of those breads you keep finding.
Yes. Eminently wise decision. More spirit gems. Still don't know what those are. We also have a lot of dewdrop. Yeah, there we go. That's ridiculous mana recovery. Yeah, just dewdrop and then heal.
And whoa, it's 50? Holy shit.
50!
Those were like 10 before.
Truly ridiculous. Everything is gonna scale. So far, Rock remains much better an attack spell, but we'll see how that goes as we unlock more things.
Yeah. Rock and water seem to be holding out as the good elements, even more so because, I don't know, I never liked any of the rock spells other than Avalanche anyway, so...
Or perhaps we will like all of them. Possibilities are limitless. And that damage scaling on spirit levels.
Have we tried Windcutter yet? Did I miss that?
I've used a tiny bit of it. We'll try opening a fight with it and see how it goes. Keep seeing a lot of air element enemies though.
Ah, that's
At least
true.
things I remember as being air element.
Yeah, the early game was very much wind heavy, so...
Okay, that added up nicely. Yeah, it still seems to be the same idea of damage divided among many projectiles, except this time they always hit. They don't just get confused and wander off into the wasteland.
So the only element that's not really noticeably better so far is fire. And who knows, maybe even fire will get better.
Yeah, fire is also, like, so far we've also only heavily leveled water. The rest of them need a moment to catch up. Specialized to be sure I'd get healing, so... And now we know that's not how it works anyway.
Well, still, I wouldn't consider it stupid to focus, water and earth until you get heal level 2, and then start pushing the rest up. Then again, heal 1 is probably more efficient anyway, so... And yeah, new water pillar is absolutely terrifying, and I love it.
New water pillar is gorgeous. 2D water pillar, the ultimate weapon. You know, tornado. We're getting a lot of items.
And a lot of levels.
Counter density is relatively high, but so far that's not annoying. The fights are fun.
The fights are much faster than they were.
Much faster. Faster and more decisive. We have, like, a better baseline for how long it takes to beat everything up. Complaint I have so far is that just standing here, it doesn't remember that we might want to attack this guy. You have to nudge towards him and get him flashing before you can choose a physical attack.
I was wondering why you were just
That
standing
is the
there.
one foible I've seen so far in the interface. Yep, locked gate. Alright, flower. And most of these sprites so far have preserved interesting parts of the enemy design.
I think this is the first one that hasn't, really.
And among the things that regular Quest had going for it was the enemy design being weird and creative. The heal animation is a little slow. But really, that's about how slow it was before as well, so...
Yeah.
It's just something that hasn't improved.
And it heals fast. It heals us more, so we have to watch it less times.
Alright, that's an air enemy though, so...
Yeah.
One fireball. 2 fireballs adds up nicely.
Okay, so I can see once you hit level 3 fireball, it'll be pretty good for single targets. Though I would bet Wind Cutter would beat it out in multi-target.
And the nature of these fights still de-emphasizes the need for crowd control. Hey, Rolling Rock! Holy shit, Rolling Rock! You are useful!
Holy crap! Now I understand why Rolling Rock level 2 is the highest requirement in the game.
It's probably a third rock. It's probably just a whole screen attack. The ultimate in stoneware.
Oh, okay, no, it's the second highest. The highest is 22, Hot Steam level 2, Fire, Water, Water.
Steam might be good! What if Steam is good?
So far, this game is more than slightly better.
This is transition from slightly better to astoundingly better. This is a good Game Boy game.
Flowers will still heal themselves before you've done any damage to them, though.
Yes. Which is okay, because healing looks amazing. Music,
Yeah, the
kinda
music.
bad, but that's
Music.
Game Boy. Mostly garbage on music front. There are things that had good melodies, but none of them were helped by being on a Game Boy.
Yeah, on a thing that has the worst sound system ever in video games.
Okay, so that's an entire again, save anywhere. At any time.
Save anywhere is huge. Save anywhere is
Save anywhere is
very...
ridiculous. The freedom, the power. Encounter, you say? The rocks aim themselves. It's not an arc that rocks aim themselves at the enemy.
Holy crap!
Limitless power. The strongest bread appears in hell.
How much MP does it cost?
You have 9 now. 2. 2 MP. It's looking like level spells just have their rank in cost. Yeah, this is the result of the developers using how bad Quest 64 was as testing to then make a better game. Quest 64 is the beta of this Game Boy Color game.
This is pretty amazing, I have to say. Oh, we always knew Quest 64 could have been good. It has ideas. It just...
And now we've seen these ideas implemented, right? Astounding. Oh, that's horrible. Look at that level design. Yeah. 2 paths. One of them is just a waste of your time.
That is a pretty gross level design choice.
Otherwise, this is just a corridor.
We haven't gotten into any fights in it yet either.
Nope. It's blocked. Hello, Silvering. Time for Silvering.
You were once a spirit tamer? If you're still using magic, you still are.
Well, maybe it's more of a, like, the title is political.
Ah.
He's freelance now.
He was trying
He
to
wants
make a
create an
zombie
army of the dead! He has a motivation now!
Zombie army.
Zombie army Silva, look at him. Look at this man.
Oh wow.
I'm gonna throw down a dewdrop just to be sure that we are properly charged. He knows Rolling Rock.
Oh no.
What if I silence you? Missed.
Silences, I don't
Pillar!
think ever.
Ah!
Oh, is that? What is that?
Like Spire or something. Water pillar saved the day. Rolling Rock is actually the least alarming thing you can do. That Spire was much more damaging.
It looks like Windcutter was actually doing more damage than Water Pillar because his weakness.
31. Time for bread! So as before, we would rather stay very far away from Silvering. His close range move is far more dangerous. Okay. Reasonably paced out first boss fight. I like it. He was dangerous and demanded our attention, and now he is gone. It cost some items, but otherwise we're good. Items drop at a decent rate, so items don't feel like something you need to hoard. Bart mentioned us. That is he who Bart once mentioned. Now we have to go all the way back through the forest if we want to actually loot that place.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, and we get treasure. Replica. Hero drink. Healing potion. Oh, we have an item carry limit as well. A reason to use our craft. Good. Someone with mod power repost this Frog Knight gif. It has to see the chroma.
On it.
Excellent. An Earth Orb is kept safely in our valuables, alongside the Spirit Gemstones, which still have yet to be explained. There just are 4 of them that we have found. Do a quick recharge and...
The guide only mentions spirit gemstones in one tiny location. Apparently there's a lottery in Limeland that you use them to enter or something? I don't know.
Gambling! A quest! For winnings! I feel like I would actually use all 3 save slots on a card of this. This is something you might have shared with friends, because it is entertaining. So far, it could still ruin itself if the difficulty curve is not good. Alright, anyway, brief stream break, and I will return, and wow. Quest. Sit back and appreciate the quest.
Yeah, wow.